Hi, Professor Wenaina here, your 5 minutes teacher on education, childhood, youth, parenting, and all things school. Welcome. Dads, if the controlling influence in your son is their mother, you have failed them. This may sound harsh, but it speaks to a crucial reality about raising boys. While mothers undoubtedly play a vital and irrepressible role, fathers are the ones who shape their sons into men. It's not a question of maternal inadequacy. It's about a deeper biological and psychological alignment that exists between fathers and sons, a shared language of masculinity that mothers, by no fault of their own, simply do not speak. Research shows that boys model their concept of manhood primarily through observing and interacting with their fathers. Fathers provide a template for how to respond to life's challenges, how to relate to others, and how to regulate emotions in ways that resonate with the male experience. It's been observed time and again in studies that boys without active father figures tend to struggle more with identity formation, especially when it comes to understanding what it means to be a man. This isn't to diminish the importance of mothers, but just as boys naturally gravitate towards activities like rough and tumble play to test their strength and physical limits, they naturally turn to their fathers when it comes to testing and shaping their masculine traits. Fathers, in a sense, speak the unspoken language of manhood, and boys are biologically wired to listen and to learn from them. Now, Mr. Man, if your son's mother has taken on the role of the dominant influence in his life, you haven't just ceded space, you've abandoned your most crucial responsibility as a father. Letting the mother be the primary figure in areas where masculinity is formed creates a disconnect between your son's instincts and his environment. A mother might offer discipline, advice, and structure, but what boys need and what fathers must provide is a living example of how masculinity operates in the world. Boys need to see how a man controls his emotions, how he faces adversity, how he protects and provides, how he loves without surrendering his strength, and how he solves problems. When you fail to step in, you leave your son lost, unsure of how to navigate the natural inclinations he feels by being male. It is your task to take the initiative. Do not wait to be invited to do so. If you are waiting for your son's mother to invite you into this role, you have misunderstood the gravity of fatherhood. This is not a role that you should be invited to. It is a role you fell into the moment you became a father to a son. You, by default, became his roadmap into manhood. If now the mother has become the controlling force in his life, Mr. Man, you have failed your son. By allowing the mother to take charge of this space, you have disrupted the natural process of learning masculinity. Your son will grow up without a clear vision of how to be a man, relying instead on his mother who, while nurturing and supportive, cannot fully bridge the gap between what the boy is and what he needs to become. Your son speaks a language that his mother cannot understand, and the mother speaks a language that your son's masculinity does not respond to. Women speak the language of affection, nurture, and relationship. Men speak the language of trust, respect, power, and hierarchy. Think of communication between men and women like two radio stations, broadcasting on different frequencies. Women transmit on a frequency filled with affection, connection, and emotional nurture, like a soothing melody that emphasizes affection, closeness, and relationship building. Men, on the other hand, broadcast on a frequency that resonates with structure, trust, power, and respect, more like a steady drumbeat that emphasizes hierarchy, reliability, and strength. So, dads, the message is simple. If you let the mother be the controlling influence in your son's life, you have abdicated, abandoned him, and he is tuned to the wrong frequency. You must retune him to the right frequency and take your place as the primary channel in his journey to manhood. This is not a role that can be delegated. It is yours to claim, and you must claim it without hesitation. Now,